So good morning everyone. I am Jemima Karen Kizaya Octaman and my topic for today is about tone, audience, and purpose under pre-writing. So here is the objective. First is identify the tone, audience, and purpose under pre-writing. Evaluate the importance of tone, audience, and purpose. Create writing that fits the interests and needs of the audience. So first is the tone. So tone in writing refers to the writer's attitude or mood that comes across through their choices of words, phrasing, and style. It is like the voice of the text, shaping how readers emotionally receive and interpret the message. So, think of it like when you say okay out loud. Depending on your tone of voice, it can sound happy, sarcastic, annoyed, or neutral. So, writing works the same way. The words and the style you choose make the message feel formal, cheerful, serious, sad, angry, humorous, or sarcastic. So, for example, I can't believe you did that. So, that word could be angry or upset depending on the tone of your voice. So, let's say, wow, I can't believe you did that. So, it could sound amazed or excited. So, it means that in tone, even the sentence are similar. If the tone changed, the emotional impact on the reader would be different. So, next is the types of the tone. So we have the formal tone. So first formal tone is it is used in professional, academic, or serious situations. So it also avoid the slang, contractions, and overly emotional expression. So for example, I appreciate your prompt to this matter. So this sounds professional, respectful, and businesslike as you would write in an email to a teacher, boss, or client. Next is the informal tone. So, informal tone used usually in casual conversation with friends, family, and peers. It is relaxed, friendly, and personal, often using everyday language, slang, or even emojis in digital writing. So, for example, when you say to your friends that thanks for comforting me, this sounds warm, personal, and friendly, as if you're speaking directly to someone close to you. So, difference between them is formal tone used in professional, polite, and impersonal, while the informal tone is casual, friendly, and personal. So next is the persuasive tone. So persuasive tone is used when the writers want to convince the reader to believe something or take action. It often uses strong, logical, or emotional language to make the reader agree with a certain point of view. So it means it is a tone to persuade the reader. So for example, we must take immediate steps to reduce pollution for the sake of our planet's future. So the writer uh, is urging readers to act, stressing the importance of protecting the environment. So next is the humorous tone. So humorous tone is a playful, witty, and funny. It's is meant to entertain, lighten the mood, and make the writing more enjoyable. So humor can also be used to connect with the audience in a relatable way. So for example, my dog ate my homework. I assume he found my thesis delicious. So this exaggerates a common excuse in a funny way, making it more engaging and more entertaining. So persuasive tone tries to influence what the reader thinks or does, while the humorous tone tries to entertain and make the reader laugh or smile. So next is let's proceed here on the audience. So audience refers to the people who will read your work, and it is just as important as the audience watching a play. Writers don't just write randomly. They think carefully about who will read their words, what those readers care about, and what they expect. So for example, if you're writing a school essay, you use a serious and example. If you're writing a school essay, you use a serious formal style. because your teacher expect that. So in short, the teacher is your audience on that writing school essay. So you need to make it formal. So if it is in social media, halimbawa you're going to post something, you might use a casual words or emojis, and you can be humorous because your friends are your audience. So if it is writing a work email, so you be more polite and professional to match the expectation of your boss. So even when you don't see your readers, like in a published article or online post, you still adjust your tone, style, and content so that the message connects well to them. So, in short, audience awareness means tailoring your writing so it fits the needs and expectation of the people who will read it. So, next is the purpose of writing. So, purpose in writing means the main reason why you are writing something. Writers don't just put words on paper, they write with a goal in mind. So that goal shape how ideas are expressed, what words are chosen, and what tone is used. So for example, the common purposes is to entertain. So you're making the reader enjoy what they read. To inform, to give facts, explanation, or instruction so the reader learns something. So, common purposes also is the to engage and to persuade. So, let's proceed here sa importance of the tone, audience, and purposes. So, these three are essential in the pre-writing stage, the planning stage before actually writing, because they act as a foundation for how the piece will be developed. So, the tone sets the moods or attitude of the writing, while the audience determines who the writing is for, and the purpose is identifies why the writer is writing. So when these three are considered early in the process, they shape the writer's approach, which is guiding what kind of language, example, and structure they use, guide content and style to help the reader decide what information to include and how formal or casual to be, and ensure clarity and impact. So make sure the message is understandable, focused, and meaningful for the audience. So ensure tone, audience, and purpose work together to make writing more effective, clear, and impactful right from the planning stage. So that's all. Thank you.